So we're going to start out our look with the Bare Minerals Pro Liquid Foundation. It's supposed to be full coverage. I picked this up from Ulta yesterday. I picked up the shade Latte 24. I've never worn a foundation by them, so I'm really excited to try this, and I am going to apply this with my e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. I don't know how it's picking up on camera, but this is a pretty foundation. Okay, so I really like the way it looks so far. It feels really light on my skin. And the color is actually really nice as well. I always compare foundations to my MAC NC46 liquid foundation because that is probably one of the only foundations that actually really match me. And this shade was a great dupe for that color. So we're gonna go in with one more layer just to see what this foundation can really build to. And I'm adding about 3 pumps. That's about what I added the first time as well. And always use a brush if you're wanting to get a fuller amount of coverage. And then you can go on with the beauty blender and shear things out. We're gonna be at people's houses. We're gonna be taking pictures. We're gonna be around our family. We need our skin to last all day. We need it to be flawless. We don't have time for creasing. We don't have time for cake face. We need to be airbrushed and ready to go. So now we're gonna go on with the Morphe concealer. I picked up the shade C3.115. What? Hold on. I picked up the shade C3.15. I wanted the shade after this, but they were sold out. So this shade is a little light. I may have to mix it with my other concealer, but we're just gonna see what it looks like. I've seen Jaclyn Hill rave about how much she loves this concealer, so I said, why not give it a try? It's actually not too bright as I thought it was gonna look. I typically use this much concealer, but I just want to see what, what exactly can this do, because this is gonna be like full glam, like full glam. I'm putting on highlighter all over my face today, like we're doing the whole 9 yards. I'm gonna pick that up on my e.l.f. beauty blender, and I'm just gonna blend this in. So far, just by already buffing out the perimeters of it, I can tell this is a fuller coverage concealer, which I don't mind. I like fuller coverage concealers because I feel like, if you don't want a full coverage foundation, you can balance it out with a full coverage concealer and still get that glam look you're wanting. It does blend out really nicely. I do like that. It reminds me of MAC Pro Longwear concealer, but a little less thicker and a little bit more matte. So it's kind of in that it's kind of in that area of concealers, if you guys know what that concealer is like. So now I'm going in with the Ulta Foil eyeshadow in the shade Bronze Leaf. These shadows are so beautiful. I really have not heard anyone on social media really talk about them, but they are so gorgeous. So you guys definitely should check them out. Look how pretty that is. That is just... I highly recommend you all to apply these with your fingers. It goes on so much more pigmented. Like, oh my gosh. These are gorgeous. I love a bronzy, shimmery eye. Like, this is just so cute. So this is what the hair looks like. I am going to use a bedhead wand to curl my hair, but I do more of a beach wave because I don't really like curls, so I leave about a 1/4 inch of the ends straight, and I just bend it if it gets too curled. But I'm just going to walk you guys step by step. The best thing that I like to do for my curls is I like to alternate them, so the first curl will go away from my face and then the next curl will go forward. So that's how you really just get the dimension. I don't really use a lot of hairspray. I don't really use any dry sprays or anything like that. And usually they just hold a pretty good curl. So we are going to begin to just alternate the curls like I mentioned earlier. I'm just going to start one going towards my face and the other one is going to go, oops, towards my face, and the other one is going to go away from my face. So I'm just gonna wrap it, and this hair is so long that I haven't curled it, so I'm trying to get used to wanding it because I haven't curled this hair yet. Until I get to my top layers, then I'll really start to, you know, kind of curl up to my scalp. But this part, it really doesn't matter. Okay, leave it on there for about 20 seconds, 15 seconds. Let it go. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to curl my hair because when I made this unit, I just straightened it and I haven't had time to curl it. So I'm so excited to be doing this right now. I don't know, I just love beach waves. I feel like they look so girly, and these peach fuzzies from my thing. Beach waves just look way more, I don't know, I just like how girly they look. Really soft. So when I get to the front part of my hair, this is a part where I really actually want to make the curls look like I tried. The back part doesn't really matter, but the front for me anyways is where I really want to start to curl as best as I can. And I do try to start to get some volume on the root because I want this front section of my hair to look just like it has a little bit of volume. So I will kind of start. Did my voice just go out? I sound like a robot when I said start. So I will kind of start to curl closer to the root, as close as possible. It doesn't have to be all the way up there, but you know, you want to get it pretty close. Yeah, you guys, if you want to walk in Thanksgiving looking like that cousin, anybody can walk up to you and you're ready, they're gonna look at you and say, clearly she's been doing good. Clearly, I mean, look at her. And you can also, after you curl your piece, you can also kind of pull it because while it's still hot, it's still kind of molding into the curl. So you can pull it just to kind of relax it a little bit. let that go. Boom. And I actually learned how to wave from Hair by Kissy. She's a bomb hairstylist based out of Gilbert, Arizona, and she's really known for her habit tied hair extensions. And I just love the way she waves. She uses an iron, like an actual curling iron. And I even bought that Babyliss Pro, but my hair gets stuck in it. So until I learn how to use it, it's gonna be in my drawer. This hair is long. This is how you can tell I haven't been curling long hair in a long time, because my fingers keep getting stuck at the bottom. But this hair, it's gonna curl pretty easy. So I'm just curling. But I feel like since I haven't curled this hair before, that I always try my first time right off a straight hair to do a pretty good curl, because like I said, the hair is gonna hold a good curl. It's just gonna get looser and wavier, and then you can just touch the curls up whenever you feel like you need to. So now as I'm getting closer and closer to my bangs, in this unit, this hair has no layers in it. So I really want to make sure that I alternate the curls the way I want. Because if it had layers, I feel like they would naturally, you know, frame my face, but I strategically have to pick how I want to curl this part of my hair. So I'm just pushing this one away. And usually this is how I do the very last pieces. I'll have one piece facing away from my face, and then the other piece that is closest to my forehead, I'll have that one going towards my face. So just I feel like the front pieces I hold just a teeny bit longer, because for whatever reason I feel like they don't hold like the rest do. Towards my face. I'm thinking about getting some really soft layers in this hair. What do you guys think I should do? Maybe just like literally super soft, something really natural, nothing bulky, but just to frame it a little bit, or should I just keep it long? The last time I had hair this long, I actually cut it into layers and I liked it, but then I really miss just that long look. Oh, almost got my forehead. It just kind of reminds me of like hippie vibes. One side compared to the other. I love this hair so much. Say hi. Okay guys, so we're getting to the last piece. Like, I'm still sitting with me. Aren't you sweet? So this piece over here, this front piece, I curled it towards my face. So this last piece right here, I'm gonna curl it away from my face. I don't know why I do it. I just like the way it makes my bangs look. Sometimes I'll curl them both in the same direction for these front two pieces, but it really just depends on how I feel. So let's take this last piece and curl this. Oh my gosh, these fuzzies. That headband that I wore. It's really cute, but gosh. Yeah, so this is how I get my beach wave. It's just super simple. And honestly, take a big tooth comb if you want the waves to come out more. And just kind of, you see that? Whatever you want to do. But you guys, I just kind of combed them, so now you can see what they look like once they're really kind of, you know, settled in and doing their own thing. But it's super easy. Or you can keep it how we kept it, but see how it's just even more relaxed. Either way, it's gonna be really pretty, really girly, really feminine, and anybody can rock this look.